All right, welcome back to the second week, and weighed in at 87.2 kilograms, which we looked that up, and it was 192.4 kilograms. Then took the blood pressure this morning. It was 160. Well, the last one was like 153 over 86. I think that one was the last one I took, and I took it that was on the right, and I took it on the left, and that was 163 over 83, I believe. Yes, and pulse was at 65. First it was 58, then it was 65 pulsation. Okay, it's been interesting, and if you're watching this one, you watched the first and second shows that was combined. Then I did a little cooking thing, which God willing I might do it again. Oh, and if you're just joining us, please hit the subscribe, thumbs up, and share button. And also we don't have a Patreon, but we do have a PayPal. And you can go to paypal.me/InnerVisionDenver. That's paypal.me/InnerVisionDenver, right? Or if you want to do a Cash App, you could do $InnerVision J, capital J. Or if you want to do a Venmo, you could do Johnny, the IE, Johnson 25. All right. So getting back to this, I was just thinking about the mindset that one has to have. And this morning, I was really thinking like, if I could just consistently do the 72 hours water fasting, and with my vitamin C powder, it's telling me it's time to drink water, but I already drank 2 cups of water. And the day is March 29th, and you may be watching this at a later date because I'm going to put this out at a later date, and then you can catch up and see what's happening. But I was thinking like about the mindset you have to have, like just water fasting for 3 days. And of course, when I went to the doctor last Wednesday, he says, no, you can't be water fasting. That's dangerous. And so I blew that aside because it's like since I've been listening to Chris James of A Healthy Alternative, I've heard almost every excuse, medical doctors and friends and neighbors and all that. And so listening to Chris James and other people, and who's doing this, a lady named Glow, and I don't know, it was a few other people like Dr. Mills, which I don't agree with his politics, but he's an interesting guy, and another one, Chef AJ. It helps you to get into a certain mindset, because I don't have those people around me. I probably could find those people where I live here, but I just haven't found those people around me that I can just call up and we can support each other. And of course, I don't believe in my wife has to do what I'm doing. No, this is a journey that I'm taking. I have been taking for a long time, and I remember when I was 20, I think I was 25. I think I fasted for a week, but I didn't understand how to, come off the fast. I don't know what I ate, but I was a young guy then, And I remember my mother and I was in the room. My mother came downstairs and she opens the door and she says, there's no a religious reason why you should be doing this, and all that kind of stuff. And it was kind of interesting that she had my grandfather was a Baptist preacher, and he had his faults. I mean, he had 26 kids, not all from the same woman, and probably not all married to those women. And so we have cousins in the South with the last name of Sims that we may know who they are, we may not. So and she was towards the end of his life, like she was born when he was like I think around 60. So so she had a different experience than her other 10 brothers and sisters, being around the Reverend Sims, whose birthday is in April. And I don't know, I hope my sister kept that picture of our grandfather. He had this like cowboy hat, and he didn't smile because probably he had, he had false teeth, but he had a slender face, and he was just one of those cowboy-looking type of guys with the bow tie and a suit and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting, but anyway, this one is going to be called mindset, and how to prepare your mind to say, okay, I don't need to eat, just need to drink water, and drink as much as I can. I'm kind of keep it to like 2 cups an hour. Sometimes I do 1, sometimes I do 2. And then the vitamin C to flush my system, and keeping that mindset of you can do this. Now yesterday it was kind of interesting, and that was Monday. I experienced like just chills. It's almost like your body is shaking something off and your immune system is ramping up. And so I just laid on the couch and I couldn't get warm, and today, I'm very, very warm. Read 2 Peter chapter 1 today. Read that book, and getting my mind spiritually ready, and listen to Hugh Hewitt, which I don't agree with some of his views as much, and then Zingenberg on the Peter Bowles show on KNUS radio, and just getting my point, and also the Kim Munson show as well here in Denver. So just getting my mind like in that mindset of, okay, I'm gonna do this for the I think he said I think it's 40 days, yeah, and it just started to feel like, wow, this can happen, and seeing like, wow, I'm gonna be saving some money on the grocery bill, and like I think I overspent this weekend, because I was looking at some recipes, and Chris James, he gave me some recipes as well, as far as like the 72 4, and I was going to get that, but for some reason I saw this other plan of recipes, and I got enough for like 2 types of recipes, and it's a lot of food, like kale and cabbage and lentils and bok choy, and green, 4 green apples and raspberries. And, I didn't get the balsamic vinegar yet. I didn't get that, but I'm planning on Wednesday, God willing, on my way back from work, getting a watermelon, because this one lady, her name is Glow. She went on a 3-week water fast at this location in the Bahamas or something, and they gave her a choice of I think it was coconut water, some other type of I think it's papaya, or watermelon, and she chose the coconut water. Now I'm gonna, God willing, I'm gonna choose the watermelon, which we didn't get this past Saturday, and even, like I said, the price came up to $64 of what we did get last Saturday and last Sunday really, and that day I fixed some chia beans. I think they call it chia beans. No, garbanzo beans and sweet potatoes. Ate a couple of salads, and then there at the Whole Foods place, I also ate broccoli and mashed potatoes, and then then I started Monday. Went to McDonald's with my wife, and she said, "Are you gonna get anything?" I said, "No, just some water." And now she knows that don't argue with them, just let him do his thing. And so we went to McDonald's, and then we went to Walgreens. She got some Chinese vegetable rolls and some other things that she likes, And then we came back, and then I started working on my show for that night. This was right after the Academy Award show where Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, and that debate goes on. So this will be far beyond that when you guys see this. And so and just getting into the mindset, and like I said, I didn't drink that much water yesterday. I think I just did 1 cup of water, maybe each hour, maybe each every 2 hours. Then I laid here on the couch over here, and then I laid down for, right before my show. I think I took a nap for about from 5 until, after I watched like Chuck and Julie, until close to 5 o'clock. And I had this really unusual dream. These guys were wearing these black outfits, and they were trying to stop me from doing something that I wanted to do. And I was kind of pushed past these guys. It was like a Darth Vader type outfits these guys were wearing, all black, and I was just kind of pushed past them to get to another level. Now, if you're a dream interpreter, in the comment line, leave down there what you think that dream could have represent. And I always had these dreams about like either it's a big black dog, a big black dog, and I'm trying to get past it, and it won't let me get past it, And it's always interesting that it's always like a solid black color of when I'm trying to get through or get past something, and they're holding, blocking my way. And in this case, it was 2 of them. With the dog, it was just one black dog. So I don't know what that means. If you have a dream book, put it in the commentary or inbox me or send it to my email address, which, just info@Intervision.fm, right? And it'll be probably down there in the subject line to the email address and whatever. And don't forget, share, give us a thumb up. And then getting back to the mindset. Of course, I told you I read the Bible a lot, and I remember like reading like in Genesis 1:29, let the plant be your meat. And I think about before men learned about fire, which to boil meat and so forth, we pretty much had to ravish and get different plants and eat a fill of our plants, and we had to eat leafy greens, and if there was nuts around, you had to eat those things, right? And then when we got the fire, then God in the Bible, he says, do not eat meat with the blood in it. And it was boiled back then. You would boil the meat, and then people figured out, well, if you can boil it, how about we can roast it? And then that's when the carcinogens came into being, where cancer-causing meats that we started eating, because we would burn it, and because we wanted to, I guess, imitate the lion and the tigers and some bears. I don't know. Bears only they attack you when they think you're going to mess with the kids, but who knows? But some of the most strongest animals, like horses and deers, they don't sit down to a steak dinner. And gorillas, they might eat a cricket or two, but they don't sit down to a steak dinner. And when people say, like, where are you going to get your protein? You have to just say, hey, I'm going to get my protein from where these other species get their protein without drinking the milk of another species like a cow. Which, I had to tell you this. I was watching Diamond and Silk, and they had this Dr. Brown on the show, and he was saying, because I lost my vision at a very early age, but I would listen to these commercials and I try to look at them as close as I could, and it was Tony the Tiger and Lucky Charms and Raisin Bran, which was kind of my favorite, and they would say this is part of a balanced meal. And what he said was they would put cereal with the milk, which you're not supposed to be eating, because milk is for a cow to make a cow 600 pounds, and a human, if you get to be 600 pounds, you have some serious problems. And the cheese, same thing. But and then it was so put the cereal with the milk, and then it would put like a piece of fruit there, right? And that's that's the way they could lie to you and say that this is a balanced meal, and it really wasn't a balanced meal. So anyway, I'm going to close this out and put some music there and all that kind of stuff. Don't forget to share this, give us a thumbs up, and I probably should offer you some. Oh, my book is out there, 6 Shades of Blindness. And let me see, for the first person that donates anything above $25, I'll send you one of our Innovision shirts. We're running. We only have a few left, and so we'll send you that, or I'll send you a hard copy of my book, 6 Shades of Blindness, or something that effect. But let us know which one would you like, either the book or the T-shirt. So for those who donate 25 and above, because of course I pay, like many of us YouTubers, we pay for this stuff, and my nonprofit could definitely use that. If you want to find out more about my nonprofit, nonprofit is called Innovision, and the website is innovisionrecords.org. That's innovisionrecords.org. Right? So at 18 minutes and 39 seconds, I think I've talked enough, and we'll see you the next time. God bless. From Innovision FM and Johnny J, the 72.4